Welcome back, aspirants on MacTech 40. And today, this is the new series and lecture number one of EAC exam, or you can say that engineering service exam that has been conducted by UPSC. And from today, we will solve the question of EAC mains. Okay, and the subject we are going to start is thermodynamics. Okay, why we are going to start thermodynamics? Because in our already two series that we are currently running is one is for IAS exam mains question and another one is for IFS exam, Indian Forest Service. Okay, so in this both the series thermodynamic subject is going on. So in this series also we will cover thermodynamics. Okay, so why we are doing the same subject in all the series, because to you get the all the full coverage of the subject. Okay, so shall we start? Yes, but before we start, as usual, one question for you of non-technical section for your revision. So the question is, which one of the following lakes is a saltwater lake? Your options are option A, Sambar, option B, Vular, option C, Dal, option D, Gobind Sagar. Okay, so you have to answer me in the comment box and waiting for your answers. So let's start. And this is the question of ESC 2019 exam. Okay, just latest last this mains exam happened. Okay, and this is the question from that paper 1. The question is a reversible engine. So one thing you have to follow with me, that is underline the main words. A reversible engine. Okay, the reversible, this is the main word. A reversible engine works between the three thermal reservoirs A, B, C. The engine absorbs equal amount of heat from the thermal reservoirs A and B, kept at temperature TA and TB. And so what it means, the energy absorbed by engine from heat source A and heat source B is the same. Okay, and this both the A and B reservoirs are temperature TA and TB, and reject the heat to the thermal reservoir C and kept at temperature C. Okay, so when we draw this just line diagram for this engine, so this is the thermal reservoir A, temperature TA, and this is the thermal reservoir B. Okay, at temperature TB. Sorry, yes, this is the B reservoir at temperature TB. And reversible engine working between these two and absorbs the same amount of heat from both the heat source. So let us assume it is absorbing QA amount of heat and QB amount of heat from A and B is reservoir respectively. Okay, and rejects the heat to thermal reservoir C, whose temperature is TC, and let us assume it is QC. The QC amount of heat is rejected and engine is producing W amount of work. Okay, now what next written is, the efficiency of the engine is alpha times the efficiency of reversible engine which works between two reservoir TA and TC. So the efficiency of this engine which is working on three reservoir, so we can write efficiency ABC. Okay, this engine efficiency ABC is alpha times of the engine. Which engine? So that engine is working as with reservoir TA and TC. Okay, and the engine is working, and it is a reversible engine also. Okay, this engine is also reversible and producing some amount of work, extracting QA amount of heat, rejecting QC amount of heat. So the efficiency of this engine is called as efficiency of AC. Okay, because this is working between A and C. Okay, so efficiency of this engine is alpha times of that engine AC. Okay, So we have to prove this relation. Ta by Tb is equal to this relation in terms of alpha and Ta and Tc. So to prove this, you need two fundamental. Okay, you have to be clear at two fundamentals. First fundamental is first law of thermodynamics. Okay, how to write efficiency equations. Okay, and how to draw the energy balance for open system. Second, entropy. Okay, not total entropy, but when you if you know the basics of the entropy, then you can also solve this question. So let's start. So it is written that efficiency of these engines is alpha times of this efficiency of AC. So the efficiency of engine AC, and this engine is also reversible. It is written in question. So you can write the efficiency is Carnot cycle efficiency. It is 1 minus Tc by Ta. Okay, just give this equation number 1. Now we can write this equation. Okay, so now for this system, take this as a system, engine as an open system. So you can write energy balance equation. Okay, there is no loss of energy. So writing the energy balance equation for ABC. So our energy equation will be QA amount of heat is absorbed and as well as QB amount of heat is equal to work produced plus heat rejected at QC. Okay, I'm writing with the different inks, so you can get idea easily. Okay, so QA amount of heat is extracted, QB amount of heat is added, and we get W amount of work and QC amount of heat is rejected. Okay, give this as a equation number 2. Now the second, uh, till now you have to use this first law. Now your first concept is utilize of first law of thermodynamics. Second is entropy principle. So why I have told you in earlier this video, that is reversible. This word is important. Okay, for the question, that is reversible. So you know the entropy principle. So change in entropy for reversible engine is equal to 0. That means whatever entropy is coming, adding into the system, and it is going out of the system. So how can we write entropy? S is equal to Q by T. Okay, so entropy heat is added at Ta. I am writing on the next page. Okay, so how much amount of entropy is entering? Because heat QA amount of heat is added at temperature Ta, and QB amount of heat is added at TB. Now here, why I can write this equation directly, not why not that CPL and T2 by T1? Because it is in question given that the temperature remains constant. Okay, okay, here it is written as it kept at temperature T and TB. That means the temperature is constant, not changing. If the temperature is changing, then this entropy equation will become as a finite temperature heat transfer. So that at that time you have to use the entropy generation in the system as well as entropy change of the surrounding, and you have to add them both, so you will get entropy of universe and at the finite temperature difference. So you have to use that CPL and T2 by T1 relation, but here it is nothing mentioned, and it is keep that it is given that the question is sorry, in the question it is given that the temperature remains constant, so you can write QA upon Ta, and this amount of heat is added to the system, so both these are taken as positive. Now QC amount of heat is rejected at temperature Tc, and this is 0. So you can write this equation like this: QA by Ta plus QB by Tb is equal to QC by Tc. Okay, but one more thing, it is given that same amount of heat is absorbed from both the reservoir by engine. So you can write QA by TA plus again QA by TB is equal to QC by TC. So this is our equation number 3. So now, okay, just use the given equation, given condition, that is efficiency of engine ABC is alpha times of efficiency of ACA. Okay, so alpha times of what? 1 minus TC by TOA. Okay, this is from equation number 1. Okay, now we know the basic equation of any system. Efficiency is output upon input. Okay, so output is what? W, and input is what? QA, and QB is heat is added. Okay, this much amount of heat is added. And from equation 2, what is the equation 2? This QA plus QB is equal to W plus QC. So you can write W as a QA plus QB minus QC. Correct? Just put this value, QA plus QB minus QC upon QA plus QB is equal to alpha times 1 minus TC by TA. Now we know the equation. Our condition is the QA is equal to QB. So just simplify this equation again. So you can write 1 minus QC upon 2 times QA is equal to what? 1 minus, sorry, alpha times, not 1 minus, it is alpha times 1 minus TC by TA. Okay, understand? Now, till now, clear? Give this equation number 4. Now from equation number 3, what we have equation number? QA upon TA plus QB upon TB is equal to QC by TC, and QA is equal to QB. So you can write QB as a QA, that means amount of heat is same, so you can take common QA. So we will have 1 upon TA plus 1 upon TB is equal to QC by TC. Now we have to put this value, we have to find QC upon QA value. Now we have QC, QA here, so just take QA on the right side and TC on the left side. So what we have, the equation we can rewrite as TC by TA plus TC by TB is equal to QC by QA. Now this is equation number 5, I think. Yes, equation number 5. Okay, so just put value of equation 5 in equation 4. So you can write from equation 5 and 4. I am writing the manner that, why I am writing here from equation 5 and 4 all this thing, because you have to write in the same manner in your exams, mains exam. Okay, otherwise you will lose the marks. So you can write as 1 minus 1 by 2 of TC by TA upon TC by TB is equal to alpha times 1 minus TC by TA. Okay, so when you simplify this, it is written as 1 minus 1 by 2 TC by TA minus 1 by 2 TC by TB is equal to alpha minus alpha times TC by TA. Okay, now just take TC by TA value, all the terms one side and other terms another side. Okay, this TC by TA, so you can write 1 minus alpha minus 1 by 2 of Tc by Tb is equal to 1 by 2 of Tc by Ta minus alpha times Tc by Ta. Okay, now take Tc by Ta common. So we have 1 by 2 minus alpha. So when you write by simplification, okay, so you have 1 minus 2 alpha by 2. Okay, just I take a LCM. Now here 1 minus alpha minus 1 by 2 Tc by Tb. Now just multiply this Tc by Ta on the left side. So what you have, Ta by Tc minus alpha times Ta by Tc minus 1 by 2 into Ta by Tc into Tc by Tb is equal to 1 minus 2 alpha by 2. Now this Tc will get cancelled. Okay, so write down this equation in just very clear manner. Okay, just again rewriting this equation. 1 minus alpha uh, sorry Ta by Tc minus alpha times Ta by Tc, okay, is equal to minus 1 by 2 what, Tb by Ta, Ta by Tb, Ta by Tb, because Tc got cancelled from numerator and denominator, is equal to what, 1 minus 2 alpha by 2. Okay, now one uh, very much useful thing for you, that is what, guess, take Ta by Tc common again. Ta by Tc common, so it is 1 minus alpha, and take this to 1 half of Ta by Tb on this other side. Okay, so you can write Ta by Tb by 2, and this minus sign will get plus on the other side, plus 1 minus 2 alpha by 2. This is not the T, this is 1. Okay, this is 1, and this is equal to sign here. Okay, so take 1 by 2 common from this, so you can write Ta by Tb plus 1 minus 2 alpha and 1 minus alpha upon Ta by Tc as usual. Now multiply 2 on the other side, so you have 2 times. Okay, and put this value 1 minus 2 alpha on left side. So you have our, so what we have, Ta by Tb is equal to 1 minus 2 alpha, and this is minus, why, because it is on the other side, we have taken on other side, and 2 times 1 minus alpha into Ta by Tc. So just to remove this negativity sign, we can write as 2 alpha minus 1 plus 2 times 1 minus alpha Ta by Tc, and just you can see this is our required answer. When you just compare this, yes, this is the answer. Ta by Tb is equal to 2 alpha minus 1 plus 2 times into 1 minus alpha Ta by Tc. Ta by Tb is equal to 2 alpha minus 1 plus 2 times 1 minus alpha into Ta by Tc. So this is our answer. So just you have to use two basic fundamentals, and the remaining one is mathematics. Okay, just you have to add and subtract. Okay, that's the only jumbling. Hope you guys understand this. If you have still any doubt, you can ask in the comment section as well as on Facebook also, and share with your friends also so that they will also get benefit. Till then, and we will meet tomorrow with one surprising video. Okay, then keep studying, stay focused.